I, 71M, lost my wife, 73F, about a year ago. What is love like second time around? I, M71, lost my wife, F73, about 12 months ago. We had been together 53 years. Have made a good recovery. Have pushed myself to get out and about. Be comfortable with my own company. Not feel awkward in social settings. Happy to have a drink at a bar and not look like Mr. Lonely. Have traveled solo a lot. Have a few social female friends who have helped me greatly with this journey, along with my daughters, and a great counselor as well. Highly recommend anyone in this situation try and find one. I have now reached a point where I think I would like to love again, but not in the traditional sense of husband, wife. I had perfection with that, and am totally fulfilled. There would be nothing for me in another traditional husband-wife relationship. I would now like someone to chill with, go out with, travel with and so on. But we each continue to live our own separate lives. Care for each other of course. And importantly, and what I miss most, is sharing affection, the nurturing companionship of a woman. Was wondering if anyone has followed a similar path, especially in regard as to what it is like to love again when you already have someone you dearly love in your heart, and unlikely this would change. Pretty sure I will love her till the day I pass. But what is love like second time around in this situation? Is it even possible? Too young to speak from personal experience. However, having worked with older generations, love is often companionship at that age. Yes, romance, sex and such is involved, but 9/10 times it a love with the reality that they will never be that one special love of your life type of lover. Good news is most of the people in that market are in the same boat. Stay true to yourself and honest to future parties and it will all work out. I think it would be more challenging if you were to date significantly younger or someone who hasn't experienced that love of their life yet. Overall basic dating advice still stands. Know yourself, your needs and offering, and find someone that is compatible with that. Best of luck to you on your journey. This is literally the most wholesome post you can do this. She would want you to. My grandpa remarried at the age of 75 and lived another 20 years with his much younger wife, who was 69. My husband's grandma has a special friend. They never intend on marrying or living together but enjoy their time together as a couple. Don't let anyone tell you what you should or shouldn't do. If you want it, go find it. Hi. I lost my first husband almost 12 years ago. To the day, I loved him very much. I'm married again. I found this beautiful, kind man who adores me. And I love him to pieces. I love him differently. I love him with all the knowledge of someone who has loved very deeply before, and has learned painful lessons from losing someone. I don't know if you have children, but it's very much like that. I love both my children completely, but in entirely different ways. I loved my first husband. I love my second, but in a different, equally intense and amazing way. I hope you find a lady to keep you company. I hope you get to experience love again. The way I have, it's just as sweet the second time round. Smiling face heart. Where do you live? I'm available. My grandpa's wife joined a local group of widowed folks. It's helped her to be around others who have experienced the same loss while also finding a way to move forward. They call themselves the MFERs for moving forward. Maybe finding a group near you that is similar may help you talk with others who have been in your shoes and also give you friendships that can bring joy to your life. Brother, good luck, and I truly hope you find all the answers here. I'm not sure I can link images here, so I'll copy the text from a lovely post I saw earlier. I serve this cute old man and woman every day. Today I asked them how long they'd been married. They smiled at each other and said, "Honey, we aren't married. She's my best friend. Ever since my wife and her husband passed, we take care of each other. She's all I have." Obviously, posts online need to be taken with a pinch of salt. But I think that there's still somebody out there for you. Best of luck with your search. Perhaps social clubs for your interests, or a church group if you're religious, might be useful for you. It's great that you have supportive friends and your daughter, but you might just meet the one who enjoys the same things that you do. My dad met up with a woman when they were both 85. He had 3 years with her after 57 years with my mom. The woman and her husband had been married over 60 years. She says today that she misses my dad more than her husband. I think it's totally possible. My close family member lost his wife after 51 years of marriage. After about a year, he wound up meeting a wonderful woman, also a widow, and they wound up married within about 6 months. I would normally have concerns about this quick timeline, but she's 100% financially independent, very caring, generous with her time and affection, and pretty much the kindest person I've ever met. They make each other so happy. It's a joy to see them together. I believe you can find something similar. I wish you the very best of luck. You deserve happiness. It's possible. I don't know what it's like after losing a spouse. If you are ready, then maybe join some groups that are for things you're interested in. Maybe you'll meet someone that way. I think you just have to be open to the possibility of meeting someone new and becoming friends first. Don't rush or put pressure on anything. Become best friends and go from there. It doesn't have to be textbook dating, relationship. It just has to give you joy. I'm going to go watch The Notebook and cry into my pillow now. There's no doubt you can do this. Take it slow and go to a few places where women will be. You have a way with words, no doubt, so initiating conversation won't be hard. Make sure you're upfront with them when the time is right. Just like you looking for something specific, the woman will be doing the same. I would try the dating over 50 sub. I think most of us have not experienced it yet. All I can say is my mom never remarried. This made me tear up. When my grandfather passed, my grandmother never wanted anyone else in the same way. He was her one and only. But she had a friend who also lost his wife. They remained the best of friends until the end for him. After 53 years with your wife, I hope you find, at a minimum, that friendship again, because a successful relationship is built on a strong friendship. There are dating sites geared to your age group. If you're comfortable using online dating, it's fairly prevalent now. Our Time is one I know of. Worth a shot if you're not meeting anyone around you that you feel a connection with. Trigger warning: mention of doctor-assisted life ending. I'm sorry, this won't be a comment for what you're looking for, but just wanted to say that you shouldn't have much trouble finding someone who is willing to spend their time with you. I'm a 37-year male and your post made tears swell up in my eyes. It's not fair you lost your wife, but I'm really glad you guys had the time you did. I've been with my wife 14 years and I've told her many times that I really hope I go first because I don't want to think about life without her. I don't know if I could ever be serious about someone again, but I could probably tolerate something like you described. I've had a few family members who have experienced loss of a long-term partner and met people that they ended up spending a lot of time with and traveling. My uncle said he loved his GF, but that the love he had for my aunt couldn't be duplicated. They were together 44 years and she got brain cancer. They spent her last 5 good months doing all the things that they wanted to do together, and she had a doctor-assisted life-ending plan because she wanted to maintain her dignity. That's what she said. But he did enjoy his time with the lady he ended up meeting. She was really nice and they were happy together. Her husband passed a year before my aunt and they met at a support group for people who lost a long-time spouse to sickness. If I were you, I would look into those options. You sound like a smart man, so I'll just say watch out for snakes. Don't let anyone get into your finances or anything. Just watch out for people looking for someone to support them and not someone to spend their time with. You have my deepest condolences for your loss, and I hope I see a post in a few months about the nice lady you're going on a cruise with or something similar. I wish you the best of luck and hope you find that person. It can't ever be the love you shared with your wife, but there is someone out there who you can share a loving connection with, and I truly hope you find them or they find you. Good luck. I'm so sorry for your loss. I think something beautiful about change in life is that we get the opportunity to love so many people and have so many kinds of relationships. No one will ever replace or replicate your relationship with your wife. But you can have a brand new relationship that's fulfilling for your time now. My grandfather is 97 years old. His wife passed after 65 years of marriage. We were so worried about him. He now has a new girlfriend. Younger woman. She's in her 80s. Rolling on the floor laughing. They travel all over together. Even at 97. And he loves her. It's so cute. It'll never replace his wife, but it's so nice that he's happy. We always have love to give. Experiences to have. Passion to share. You can have another kind of love that you will appreciate in its own way. My grampy met his second love at the cemetery when they were both visiting their past partners. And they were together, gosh, at least 20 years before Granny passed. And he kept truckin' for another 8 years or so till he was 96. They didn't get married and lived in their own homes, but traveled together and had dinners together and had sleepovers. They loved each other very much from what I could tell and what family who saw them often said. It took a toll when she had to go to a home for her dementia. But he continued to visit her until she passed. I don't think my proper English grandmother was pleased when her husband's girlfriend's name made it on their dual headstone though, haha here. But Grampy was always grateful to have two great loves in his life. There's always time for another great adventure.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.